So I was a part of the Alberta Wide Rally, which was held in 11 different locations across Alberta to get signatures to ask for a referendum on the carbon tax, because it is a very important issue. But that aside, it's not really what I came to talk about today. It was about media bias. Now, everyone kind of knows that the media is kind of run by the left, and everyone on the right kind of knows that, at least locally, that they've been working hard to make sure that that the perception is that we don't exist, that we're a small fringe, we don't have the numbers behind us, and that happened at our event. And it was the first time we threw an event like this, so we'll know better for next time. But I have a shot of the actual reporter that the newspaper sent, because I was doing a shot of the crowd, and she was surrounded by way more than 100 people. But when the article came out, it said about 80. Now, we'll know for next time to publish the amount of signatures we got, because at that same event, we got 340 signatures. Now, it doesn't involve all the kids who were there, which is a picture that she took was of kids holding signs, where the background was just the road, not the crowd that was there, but just the road. And, this will happen if you're a right-wing group. And, for my libertarian friends out there, as soon as we become mainstream, it's going to happen to us too. And so one of my solutions I thought of was to just wear a t-shirt everywhere you go that has an issue on it, that basically says, I'm a conservative or I'm a libertarian, and to demonstrate to the world that you do exist, because they will write to try to change the perception to be that you're a fringe, you're a minority, you're someone who just is so not really there at all. Of course, until it comes time to vote and all the polls are wrong, and it turns out, wow, where did all these people come from? I thought they didn't exist. Well, that's, just reality popping up, and then, their little bubble is pierced. But it really doesn't help us that is the perception, is that, our movement is small and doesn't exist. So my recommendation is to be allowed to wear a t-shirt everywhere. Go on the internet, get 10 different types of t-shirts that have all different type of political issues on them, and be your own billboard. And that way, if, enough people do this, and even if it's not, has to be mainstream, it can just be you and your one hometown. At least everyone knows, yeah, they do exist. Well, here's this guy, he's wearing a shirt right now. You don't just blend into the crowd. You don't get to give them the right to say, oh, well, most people in the world are just reasonable liberals, and every so often you'll run across someone who's right wing. But no, they're the crazy people who you just, it's very rare to come across one of them. Well, no, we're everywhere, and we're very reasonable, and we're people in everyday life. And I know most people, especially on the right, don't really want to be political. It's not really their main focus in life. They got their family, they got their career, and they got other things they ought to worry about instead. But, if it's important to you, if you don't want a complete takeover, at least in the minds of the public, I would recommend doing a bit to advertise yourself and advertise your political leanings, because they're trying to portray that we don't exist. So if you liked my idea, give this a like, and if you'd like to hear more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.